Okay, good morning, everybody. And I know, long time no see, right? And, well, what I'm going to do is just give you an update, and then we may play some Genshin, and but in the meantime, I'll be telling you guys what's happening and what's what, and then go on from there. I know that you guys say I've been absent. There is a reason, and then we might play some Genshin. Hi. But what? It's been good, I would say. I'm so glad that I had a way to do yesterday to go shopping, because Friday I could have, but yesterday, last night, and so far today in the Central Valley, and as well as the Sierra Nevada foothills and the Sierra, we've been getting rain. I am so glad I did it in the morning yesterday, because I would have been caught in the rain. Would have the rain hurt me, or am I afraid of the rain? No. It would just, the route that I take would have flooded, even if it meant what do you call it? The route I did, including the freeway. So, but I'm glad we did. So far, on the days that, and as well as the afternoons and evenings, it's been great for my dad and I. We're learning, and this time I'm making sure I got the lights on so I don't fall. Yes, I did fall yesterday morning, early yesterday morning. But in any case, so what's happening is that what's happening is that I may, now here's, if you want number one or number two, I could do it like on a day like Sunday like today and Thursdays, or we can do it in the evenings, and that means going to bed. That means after my dad goes to bed, and then I can do it. Do that, and then that way I would have to keep it quieter, because he doesn't like to have the lights on, which is why I don't. No, that's not what I want. One of them being on one of them. There we are. One of them being on the one of them being, well, anyway, one of them being getting a new apartment because if my dad passes away, I can start moving in, and getting a new laptop computer, so that way, not that this is old or anything, it works fine, but so that's the two. Also, I'm thinking of others as well, but those are the two main ones. Whether or not we will do a now, would you like to also, I'd like to ask you guys if what sometimes is called a slumber party stream, which means I get to sleep. You get to watch me sleep, or would you like would you like Friday having a special stream that I stay up and then that way I'm not going to bed. But I'm doing a special stream, and we can do things like Genshin or any of the others, and we can talk about any of the others I want to do, or even that I want to try my PlayStation even, and then we can talk about maybe streaming from my PlayStation if you're interested in that. But it's been fine. Now tomorrow, I know I will be probably won't be streaming because again my it'll just be my dad and I. Tuesday morning will be sunny, but it might be, I don't know, I doubt it, because it'll be in the morning. Wednesday will be just my dad and I. Thursday will be an all-day thing, and I'm hoping that I don't have to go grocery shop on Wednesday. Or like I did yesterday, Saturday. I know that the rain won't kill me, but because of the bridges, and so it might be best not to. So I'll have to see on that. So that's just one thing that I'm gonna have to do, and then Friday, early Friday morning. Yes, it will be just us all day Friday as well, meaning just my dad and I. But early Friday morning, so we can do that, or we can do or we can do some like a slumber party type, where you get to watch me sleep and then watch me, take care of my dad, look at my dad, and that it's hard, I know, because you never know, because I never know when I'm going to be able to stream or not anymore. But if I do, it would be quiet. It would just probably be Genshin or some other game. So, and this later on this afternoon, because I think it's from 10 to 2, so from the rest of the day till Tuesday morning, we will have only it'll just be us. So, and I know usually I like to laugh and that, but I'll have to keep my door open and watch my dad. So, even though the things going on, I will be looking, towards the door, because the door will be open. I don't like to keep the light on, so that's one thing that I'll just have to do. And then so I'll have to just before the Genshin Impact, the Genshin, actually it's Luna 3 comes, with the live stream coming about, then I'll be checking on him, and then afterwards, so, and I will be keeping the door open even though I know the light bothers him, so I don't want to, or it may be just ajar, but we will need to keep our voices down. So, yeah, that's just something that we'll need to think about. I know by this time you're usually saying, well, where's Genshin? It'll come. But in any case, so if not a nightly stream, we can do it if not nightly stream, we'll have to do it Sundays and Thursdays. And that's just something to think about. And as I said, one of my goals, because I know my dad's not going to live forever, even though us kids would like to. Then go ahead, and it'll be a 2-bedroom, and also there'll be one big goal, and then the other one is getting a new laptop computer. So it's right now it's rainy, but it's not as windy as they predicted. Also, I would like everyone to give me feedback on is what is your take when we do nightly streams, or when we do the nightly streams for Genshin. What is your take on that, and how we can improve on it? And then we can go on from there. I will let you know how things progress, but right now this is how it's going to be. So it may not be, it may be that on Thanksgiving, and that's a good example, that may not be on, I don't know. So, just to give you a heads up, and also what I'm going to be doing is just basically working on some other things to improve my thing. I do so I do think that'll be I may just have a slumber party. I may just have a slumber party just because. So, a slumber party just because. I know that we're in the middle of a storm, so that's probably why things are going haywire right now. But and what is your take? Also, what is your take on what is your take on I forgot what I was going to say. But anyway, yeah, what is your take on maybe doing it rather than doing every day like I've been doing it twice a week or doing it nightly? And if you have lived on your own, what is that like? But also I would like to say that it could be days like today, or it could be like, oh, I don't know, nightly. If it's nightly streams, it's going to be much quieter. So probably will be telling you in a whisper like. And then we'll just play Genshin. But could I do that early in the morning? Not really. Because that's just my dad's night. And again, that's why I don't do it nights, because that's my dad's night. Because I cook fixing meals, nightly meals, and I want to learn how to do more in that. And then cook other things too. And then, so, we can do Genshin. In fact, I'm thinking of it. And then I may just do that on a day because of, what's happening. I do that on my PlayStation anyway. Because I may be adding some more, not just in the merchant shops, but also on my what do you call it, emotes type thing. So we're gonna, and I know I'm tired because it's rainy, and it's cool. But then too, we can talk about other things. Too. So it's going to be a it's just going to be one of these things. So and we could also have a talk where I'm doing one of my crafts, or a newly formed craft, which I'll be starting up again, which is the beading, and we can talk. So that's up too. And then we can talk about what we want to do next as well. But again, if it is an idea, it'll be probably just Genshin. And not too much. My dad's doing good. This morning his shoulder started hurting him, so I had to give him his pain pill plus 2 Syndicots. But otherwise, it's fine. And then so I may just have to figure out what the next step is. And then to figuring out what other thing I can do as well to add sustenance to it. So we'll see as we go on what works and what doesn't. If it's a nightly stream and I do go to sleep, I may have to put "Hey, Karen, wake up, honey," or something like that. So, it's right now in this type of thing, so I'm going to be doing a little bit of this right now, and then try it at night. Though at night, I know Genshin likes to do their thing, so not Genshin, our cable company likes to do their thing, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that. So I may be just talking for a while with a little bit Genshin. And hell yes, I am tired. But that's without saying. And so we can just do that. If you see me falling asleep, just say, "Hey, Karen, honey." So, and yes, I will rest before I go on my PlayStation. Hoping that these caretakers will help me do the things I need to do before my dad passes on, and I'd have to do them by myself, which I'm trying to get myself to do anyway. So, and so I'm going to be doing that too. And so, we will be doing that, and then So I'm going to be doing probably not a lot of streaming unless it's nighttime. And I want to know what you take it. It's windy, meaning gusty. It's windy, cloudy. It looks like it's either raining or just about to. So hopefully tomorrow, no, Tuesday and Wednesday are supposed to be a good days. So I may not, so we'll see. I know I look like I'm about ready to go to sleep. You're right. I woke up at 6:30 and I did have a good night's sleep. Nothing wrong with that. It's just try to stay up. Even though I am mainly the help of my dad, it's so we'll see what happens. And then we'll see what else. But basically, even though today I do want to do some Genshin, I thought, well, this would be a good time to talk. Talk and let you know, okay, I'm still here, what's going on, and what's going on, and what's happening, and why we haven't seen her in a while. So, and if you're on YouTube, like, subscribe, and tell me which one would you like to see. Here too on a whisper if you want to. And then we can go on from there. And then because it is going to be, there might be a time you think, Mom. So, or like when I was in the hospital, so where it's not so much. So yeah, and for me, I think it's worth it to discuss things like this with everybody and just say, you're doing good and that kind of thing. And then to have, and maybe engage more. I will be putting more emotes in that soon, especially now that my dad is. Now there's just my dad and I. It will be a little different. but I would like to. So, and why I'm going to be doing this, if I start closing my eyes, even if just for a bit, but it's probably because I woke up early, and it's not because I didn't have a good night's sleep. It's because I'm tired. So we're gonna have to. It's more of a get together and figure out things. And this will be the new schedule. I know. So, I know I summed up there. And then maybe we can do some, maybe do some of this type of thing on Sundays and Thursdays. And then at night do Genshin. What do you think of that? So I know look like I have a fever, but that's just when the spoons. And then that way, if I start falling asleep in the middle of my stream, whether it's the nightly Genshin stream or this, you'll have to forgive me. And I think that's it for right now. We could play some Genshin, but how about tonight? I'm starting to fall asleep. But we could try to do some Genshin and then do it tonight. But I'm thinking of having this Sundays and Thursdays because I know I can. And then do the others on the nightly schedule. And I know I keep zoning out. And then too I can update, alerts and that too. Hey, wake up! So it might be best to do it that way. Or we can do it this way, but I'll be out more than in. But let's try it this way first, and if we like it, then that's fine, and if we don't like it, well, so, um, and also it would be a good chance for us to talk about things like this, and if you have questions, and or even if you have suggestions, if you've done it, and like with cooking, easy cooking recipes. I know I've got my mom got tons of cookbooks. Um, but easy recipes, even meatloaf recipes. Um, and then uh, other tips like that, other things like that. I'm going to sleep in the morning. Okay. I'm going to. What I'm going to do is we'll do some more later on because I didn't realize I was falling asleep, and try and do some Genshin. I wanted to go do some Genshin earlier, but as you saw, so and then there's the early morning on Friday for 6.2. And then we can do some more in that sense and try it. We'll try and see how it works. In the meantime, just take care of yourselves. And yes, I will need to get a cup of